On this episode of Goofing Off,
our nerds square off in a game of trampoline dodgeball.
We rev our engines and find all the fun at the Cleveland Auto Show.
And we review the newest installment to the Thief series. Welcome to another episode of Goofing Off. I'm Zach Kuzmek.
And I'm Leigh Ann Andriani. Zach, why are we doing this?
I made up a new dance move for all this Flappy Bird hype. Why are you doing this?
I was doing it because you were doing it.
Well, don't copy my moves. I gotta cash in on Flappygate before it's all over. Maybe a music video. I don't know.
But Zach, there's already a Flappy Bird music video. The team made one last week.
What?
Yeah, just watch.
James, you ready to go? James? You are acting really weird. Have you been playing Flappy Bird again?
A flopping bird till my wings collapse. I'm Mr. Absentee. I wanna tap, tap, tap. Cause I'm a B-I-R-D. Swooping through them pipes. But it gets so hard. Keep it going for a long time. Oh my God. Girl, this ain't no break room. I'll play some Flappy more. And I'm really geeked up. I'm putting on a show. I drop, I flap, so let's recap. It's the winter time of Flappy Tappy. Got me, Zach. Gonna lose, gonna get through. Don't be shy, you wanna play too. I know you wanna fly, you go far, not too close. What's happening? Tap up, get low, get low, get low. Girl, do that Flappy Tappy, that Flappy Tappy, that Flappy Tappy, that Flappy Tappy. Girl, do that Flappy Tappy, that Flappy Tappy, that Flappy Tappy. That Flappy Tappy.
I'm just gonna, this has been great. I'm gonna go.
Leigh Ann, have you seen Tyler lately?
He's been locked in his apartment for days watching old Band of Brothers episodes.
Ugh, I hate when he gets obsessed with shows. Remember he was watching Mad Men? He wore a suit every day?
Somehow, I don't think a womanizing pig was the best role model for him.
Well, I'm sure he found some way to plug his new obsession into this week's Games on a Budget. Let's take a look.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Stackpole and this is Games on a Budget. Due to a lack of World War II games and my recent purchase of the show Band of Brothers, I decided it was time to take a look back at one of the largest conflicts to date with Red Orchestra 2. Unlike most World War II games that jump around between different countries, Red Orchestra focuses on the conflict between the Germans and the Russians, keeping the combat to the German-Russian front. Although this game has a single-player campaign, this game is really all about the multiplayer. And that's not a bad thing. Red Orchestra has some of the greatest tactical combat in the multiplayer FPS genre, and it's a blast. The one caveat is that it is an extremely difficult game. Unlike most shooters where you can take 200 bullets before going down, Red Orchestra is more like you get shot in the leg once and fall down and bleed out. And it is awesome. You can pick this game up on Steam for $9.99. And if you happen to find a few extra dollars in your pocket, you should also pick up the add-on to this game, Rising Storm, which focuses on the American-Japanese conflict in the Pacific for $14.99. That's it for this Games on a Budget. I'm Tyler Stackpole. Igrana.
On this edition of the Nerd Olympics, I sent our nerds out for a game of trampoline dodgeball.
Wait, what? Why didn't I get to go?
Leigh Ann, I think it's better if we keep you out of these competitions.
Why? I could run circles around all of you. I was a star athlete in high school.
With 9 concussions.
7.
Okay, well our insurance doesn't cover high-risk cases, so let's see how our nerds fared on this edition of the Nerd Olympics.
It's the Nerd Olympics!
After the break, everything is awesome when our movie snobs see the Lego Movie.
And we check out the hottest models at the Cleveland Auto Show.
We'll be right back. Like what you see here on Goofing Off? Then like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Crazy for Instagram? Send us a picture of you watching Goofing Off and we'll put you in the next show. Retweet us and you might win a chance to be on Goofing Off.
When the door of opportunity opens, what do you see? A landscape to pursue your passion and a rewarding career. A university with $120 million in student awards to lower the cost of education. A place where work opportunities during college lead to great jobs.
Akron has opened my eyes to so many opportunities.
New career options.
Akron gave me the motivation to make my dreams come true.
The University of Akron, where you get the greatest lifetime return on investment of any Northeast Ohio public university.
Catch Goofing Off every day at 4 and 9:30 right here on ZTV Channel 45-1. Also be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Watch ZTV Sports Report daily at 3 and 8:30 p.m. at channel 45.1. And make sure to like us on Facebook, Twitter, and check out our latest videos on YouTube. ZTV Sports Report, your home for everything Akron athletics.
Move.
Watch Goofing Off every day at 4 and 9:30 right here on ZTV Channel 45-1. Also be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Jay, guess what my favorite thing is about the University of Akron?
Hosting Lights Camera Akron with me, of course.
I guess so.
If you want to see highlights on anything and everything that is Akron, Ohio, watch Kara and I every day at 8 and 2:30 right here on Lights Camera Akron.
On ZTV, channel 45.1.
You're watching ZTV.
Do you ever feel like your life is really your life? No, I mean, like, does it sometimes feel like you're not in control of your own actions?
No.
This is when my life started falling apart. I'm so tired.
Well, why are you making food then?
I don't know. My roommate moved out because he thought I was crazy. Wait, why are you leaving?
Okay, first off, you tried to give me a plate of food while I was in the shower.
I thought you were hungry.
I was, but that's not the point. The point... You know what? I'm gone.
Don't go. I was really down on my luck.
Hi, I'm your new neighbor.
One day I met someone. Do you want to get married? And thought it would all turn around.
Sure.
Great.
Okay.
Things were finally looking up. Do you want to hear a joke?
What are you doing? It's 4 in the morning.
Okay. How do you make an egg roll? You push it.
I want a divorce.
What? So I guess this is all there is to life. I never get to have a say in anything I do. It's like someone's controlling me and really wants to see me fail at life.
Well, this game is terrible. Time to uninstall.
Fleba Narga Nuba Woofa.
Have you seen the new Batman movie?
With Christian Bale? He's kind of cute.
No, the Lego one.
Batman uses Legos? That seems kind of amateur.
No, the Lego movie.
Christian Bale's in the Lego movie?
No, just watch.
Warning, this edition of Movie Snobs contains small parts and may be a choking hazard. Not intended for children under 3 years.
Hi, I'm David Helmick.
And I'm Stacey Verity, and everything is awesome!
And for this, if they haven't seen the movie yet, they're not gonna get that reference.
I don't really care. Fine, here you go.
Everything is awesome!
Thank you. Anyway, as you now know, we went to see the Lego movie.
I don't know about you, but I felt a little too old to be seeing this movie without a kid. I mean, it's like going to Chuck E. Cheese without a child, and it's just creepy.
That explains so many things.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. But on the other hand, I was quite entertained. It was obviously made for the kids, but there was still some humor in it that adults can appreciate.
What is happening?
You're the special, and the prophecy states that you're the most important person in the universe. That's you, right?
Yes. That's me.
I just can't believe they were able to make an hour-and-a-half movie about a romantic comedy with Legos.
This wasn't a romantic comedy.
Yes, it was. Emmett had a crush on Wildstyle the entire time, and she had one for him by the end.
That doesn't make it a romantic comedy. That's like saying Lord of the Rings is a romantic epic just because Aragorn and Arwen had a thing.
I'm just gonna stop you right there. I'm not gonna let you have another Lord of the Rings reference.
Point, David.
You have the ability to be the special because I believe in you.
But the one thing I really didn't like about this movie was all the major celebrities starring in it. I was really kind of surprised.
I'm not usually a fan of the whole 3D thing, but this movie did a really good job. The type of animation really lent itself to the 3D effects.
And did you know they used real Legos?
And here I thought they just made this movie so they had something else to make a Lego video game out of.
Oh, and that way you and all the other 8-year-olds have something to play.
Uncalled for. Anyway, good movie, pretty funny, visually stimulating, great for kids and some adults.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when we live in our dream.
Christian Bale wasn't in that movie.
Stop obsessing. He's not even in the next Batman movie.
Don't remind me. That is salt in an open wound. I wish we could go back to the good old days.
I bet Sonic fans feel the same way. They haven't had a good game since '92.
Well then, let's see if Sonic Lost World is the game they are waiting for on this edition of Goofing Off Rewind.
Sonic Lost World is Sega's first step into the next generation with Sonic the Hedgehog. The new bad guys this time are the Deadly Six. They're allies with Dr. Eggman at first, but later rebel.
Your lesson begins now.
Despite the refreshing plot twist, we're still fighting Eggman's robots during levels. And speaking of levels, the whole tubular design feels incredibly artificial, nothing like the Green Hill Zone we've come to know and love. While DLC based on Yoshi's Island and Nights into Dreams is nice, the fact that they disappear after playing is just unforgivable. You want to know what else is unforgivable? Slowing down Sonic.
I'm disappointed in you incompetent fools. Violently disappointed.
Sega, just what went wrong here? Granted, the Deadly Six made great new villains, and the crossover DLC was a nice touch. However, the lackluster level design, slowing down Sonic, and the fact that the DLC disappears after playing it just really starts the next generation off on the wrong foot. This gets 2 goofs out of 5.
And now it's time for the fastest pop culture news roundup in the world, The Blender.
I'm surprised Caleb is still with us. I feel like the other programs wouldn't abuse him so.
Caleb's a man's man, Leigh Ann. He can take it.
Okay, no one is questioning his manhood, but I've worked in news and I'm sorry, but bodily harm is not part of the job.
He only has one job. Read the news in 60 seconds. If he does that, he has nothing to worry about.
Well, I tried, Caleb. So let's put 60 seconds on the clock and toss it over for this edition of The Blender. Sorry.
The newest Batman game has released the trailer online, and it is awesome. Batman Arkham Knight is still being kept under wraps, but it does promise to let players drive the Batmobile, which is enough for me. It's slated to be released by the end of the year for next-gen consoles and PC, which means someone will have to buy me a PS4. There's a new project for the Oculus Rift called Jerry's Place VR that allows players to virtually tour the apartment from Seinfeld. It's a fan-made project by a longtime Seinfeld fan. It's available for download for PC and Mac users. I wonder if you can see the live studio audience as well. My new favorite show, True Detective, has announced the series will be an anthology with different characters starring next season. I think next season it should be me and Danny starring as buddy cops with an abusive relationship. According to TechCrunch, Facebook is reportedly interested in aerial drones. There are many jokes to be made about people being able to creep on a whole new level, but I'm just impressed that Facebook is being so straightforward in their transformation into Skynet. According to Deadline, Vincent D'Onofrio has been cast as a villain in the new Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic World. With D'Onofrio's casting in the movie, I guess I can start my Law & Order Jurassic Park fan fiction. That's this week's news, blended and ready for consumption.
When we come back, we review the newest installment to the Thief series.
And we list our top 5 cars and movies.
Don't go anywhere.
Like what you see here on Goofing Off? Then like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Crazy for Instagram? Send us a picture of you watching Goofing Off and we'll put you in the next show. Retweet us and you might win a chance to be on Goofing Off.
When the door of opportunity opens, what do you see? A landscape to pursue your passion and a rewarding career. A university with $120 million in student awards to lower the cost of education. A place where work opportunities during college lead to great jobs.
Akron has opened my eyes to so many opportunities.
New career options.
Akron gave me the motivation to make my dreams come true.
The University of Akron, where you get the greatest lifetime return on investment of any Northeast Ohio public university.
Catch Goofing Off every day at 4 and 9:30 right here on ZTV Channel 45-1. Also be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Watch ZTV Sports Report daily at 3 and 8:30 p.m. at channel 45.1. And make sure to like us on Facebook, Twitter, and check out our latest videos on YouTube. ZTV Sports Report, your home for everything Akron Athletics.
Move. Watch Goofing Off every day at 4 and 9:30 right here on ZTV Channel 45-1. Also be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Jay, guess what my favorite thing is about the University of Akron?
Hosting Lights Camera Akron with me, of course.
I guess so.
If you want to see highlights on anything and everything that is Akron, Ohio, watch Kara and I every day at 8 and 2:30 right here on Lights Camera Akron.
On ZTV, channel 45.1.
You're watching ZTV.
Welcome back. So, Zach, do you believe in justice?
I guess. Why?
What if somebody stole something from your desk?
What do you mean? Did you take something?
No, not me. The team might have some sticky fingers, though. They've been playing thief all week.
What'd they take? My race helmet? My Chewbacca doll?
Mum's the word.
Oh, someone's gonna get it.
Now that he's gone, let's take a look at our review of Thief.
There's one thing this city's taught me. You can put a price on anything. Secrets, reputations, a life. And trust? If you have to ask, you can't afford it. But then I suppose none of that matters when you're me. After all, when did I ever pay for anything?
Thief is the fourth installment and revival of the classic Thief series. As in the original games, you play as Garrett, well, not the original Garrett, but a very similar one who is a master thief in a city called, well, the City. Fans of the original games have been waiting a long time for this reboot, and the question on everyone's mind is, was it worth the wait? Well, kind of. The gameplay is fun and immersive. Sneaking through the shadows, avoiding guards, and stealing just about everything in sight can be a blast. The introduction of a Hitman style of scoring, giving you points for various playstyles, and the introduction of the custom difficulty system, which allows you to select the features you want in the game, as well as the new challenge system, give this game a good amount of replay value. The new focus system that lets you see guards and important items is also a nice addition, helping you while not feeling like a crutch. With all these great features and gameplay, though, there are a few drawbacks. The story itself is pretty bland. The story revolves around supernatural events taking place in the city and how Garrett is wrapped up in it all. The voice acting is also mediocre.
Getting married? Never again.
Releasing after games such as The Last of Us and BioShock Infinite makes the subpar voice acting even more noticeable. The graphics also vary from fantastic to bland, with some of the most atrocious lip-syncing issues I've seen to date.
You haven't changed, have you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Overall, Thief is a pretty average game. The gameplay is fun and the challenge mode adds some replay value to it, but the story and characters really pull you out of the game more. This game gets 3 out of 5 goofs.
Well, we've been teasing it for weeks. It's finally time to show our coverage of the Cleveland Auto Show.
We drove all the way up to Cleveland to get the hard facts on the latest models. Which was your favorite, Zach?
Definitely the one that looked like Mila Kunis.
I meant the cars?
There were cars there?
Yeah, there were cars at the auto show.
Huh, that sounds neat. Let's check it out.
Hey Motorheads, today Goofing Off is at the Cleveland Auto Show. Stick with me because I'm going to show you all of the newest models.
The top manufacturers are in attendance showing off their newest models. Not those models, these models. The brand new 2014 Chevrolet Camaro with 580 horsepower and a 6.2-liter V8 engine. This beautiful...
But really, I mean, who cares about that stuff? This is Goofing Off, so we're going to find the fun stuff to do today. I feel like we're at the Disney test track.
Off-road capability.
And now it's time for our top 5.
Since we just got back from the auto show,
And didn't really talk about any of the cars.
we decided to list our top 5 cars and movies.
Starting us off at number 5 is the 1970 Dodge Charger from The Fast and the Furious. Vin Diesel's souped-up ride makes the list for this movie being my number 1 guilty pleasure.
At number 4, we have James Bond's Aston Martin DB5. This spy car was used by MI6's top agent in 2 of the greatest Bond movies to date.
Coming in at number 3, we have the Batmobile. No matter which of the 5 you're talking about, the Batmobile has always gotten the Dark Knight around in style.
At number 2, we have Herbie the Love Bug. The other cars on the list may be fast, but none have a personality like Herbie's. Literally.
And our number 1 car from movies is the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Fire up the flux capacitor. Once this thing hits 88 miles per hour, you're in for a wild ride.
If you can't get enough Goofing Off, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Crazy for Instagram? Send us a picture of you watching Goofing Off, and we'll put you in the next show. Retweet us, and you might even win a chance to be on Goofing Off. Next time on the show, we get our hands on Titanfall for the Xbox One.
Our movie snobs dress in loincloths to see 300 Rise of an Empire.
And the Nerd Olympics gets disgusting with an impossible eating challenge.
So until next time, I'm Zach Kuzmik.
And I'm Leigh Ann Andriani.
And thank you for taking the time to goof off with us.
I wish I wore blue. I should have worn model colors. What was I thinking?
Yes. No, I haven't. I'm so excited.
She's not gonna shut up.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. To find out how you can make Emmy-winning media, visit the UA School of Communication online, ZTV. Make media. Make a difference.
When the door of opportunity opens, what do you see? A landscape to pursue your passion and a rewarding career. A university with $120 million in student awards to lower the cost of education. A place where work opportunities during college lead to great jobs.
Akron has opened my eyes to so many opportunities.
New career options.
Akron gave me the motivation to make my dreams come true.
The University of Akron, where you get the greatest lifetime return on investment of any Northeast Ohio public university.
Watch ZTV Sports Report daily at 3 and 8:30 p.m. at channel 45.1. And make sure to like us on Facebook, Twitter, and check out our latest videos on YouTube. ZTV Sports Report, your home for everything Akron athletics.
Move. Watch Goofing Off every day at 4 and 9:30 right here on ZTV channel 45-1.
Also be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Jay, guess what my favorite thing is about the University of Akron?
Hosting Lights Camera Akron with me, of course.
I guess so.
If you want to see highlights on anything and everything that is Akron, Ohio, watch Kara and I every day at 8 and 2:30 right here on Lights Camera Akron.
On ZTV, channel 45.1.
You're watching ZTV.